They've been dealt. the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we get a Thursday Night Primetime showdown between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set.
Herbert throwing right away. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
16.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
380. Ready.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
The line of scrimmage.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now an inside give to Hampton. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
At the 18-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Brought in. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. A very quick start here on Thursday Night Primetime. These guys not fazed at all by this spotlight. In fact, Brock, dare I say they might be playing even better on this bigger stage.
Well, that was very, very well executed. And what you find, Kate, in these short weeks, the plans are simpler. You don't have as much time to put as much volume into your play sheet. So it's just that team that executes the little things better often ends up on top.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing his help. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Foul out of the shotgun. It is Cup left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he'll give it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Set. 21. 380. Set.
Hampton now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
380. Ready.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
380. Ready.
Throwing the out route complete. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A handoff here to Sampson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Howell from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Throw again. It's Howell. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Browns 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. Oh, spins right by him. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he drives it up to the 24. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
2nd and 8.
We've reached the end of one on Thursday night prime time. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Running it with Hampton. Makes the tackle. He's going to be just one step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to Hampton. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. To the air on first down. Howell. He'll dump this off to Sampson, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. First down, Howell. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Hampton gets the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Hampton on second. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the crutch for moving the chains that time.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Kappa.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hey, ram. 80. Go.
From the red zone on first. Herbert lost the football. And this is going to be Browns football. Now, no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. And it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Browns first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Hand off to Sampson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flagged out. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's 2nd and 15. And the shotgun, Howell. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Browns are lined up to punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. Good work there to get it out of the deep end on their side. It's up near the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The tackle made by
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he takes it down to the 33. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Home to right. Line. Ready.
Herbert throwing again. Complete to Diggs out left. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Again, it's Hampton. And he runs Runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Now out of the shotgun. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. At the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Browns 14.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty, so now we get an untimed down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Still has some some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. In the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Howell from the gun. Throws caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
60 by 6, 60 by 6, head for 11,
Sampson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Play action now for Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Herbert on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Herbert to throw once more. McConkey's got it again. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
7-yard gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Set.
Now Herbert again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal.
Home troops right. Set.
It's Herbert once more. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to find his tight end. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Dicker connects there. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They give to Sampson here up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready? Set. Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. With a gun, here's Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Herbert now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a third-quarter lead. Cocky with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 24.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Simpson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now the shotgun, Howell. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Browns are lining up to punt, and he's been getting all of it every time out. Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Lloyd. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 43-yard line.
Herbert now. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Incomplete.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Howell. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night prime time. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The tight end in motion now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throw here, third down. Into the hands of Pickens. The 30. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now trailed by just a point in the 4th. George Pickens, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
On the return, here comes Davis. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 31.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs. Third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Kyle Duggar makes the play. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. Cougar night, street. Trap 60, Cup 19. 70 Rangers.
Working from the pistol, Howell. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Patterson takes on the extra point. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Chargers 31.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Davis. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
37-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
To the air on first down. Howell hits him on the out route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Defense showing blitz. Howell has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
60 Lions! Mustang 19!
From the red zone on first. Catch made. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
52, Chargers 31.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Jackson now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's brought down at the line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Getting out to his left. He can run it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. That one's out and cut on the right side.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. There he goes, right sideline.
point.
But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100-plus for a kick six. Wow.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Herbert back to it after the pick. He's got a man left. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Number 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Set. Kappa. Set.
Throwing now, Herbert. All the way left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And they pick him off again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
1st and 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
38.
So the Browns come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.